Oh, we're back. See, there's two things you got to do here. How we doing, guys? We had two big stories pop. We might even throw in a third story, a fourth story, because there's several things happening today that we're all fascinated with. And the first one is Dead & Company. We finally got a stream announcement, and it's at IMAX for one night. And I am so mad at John Mayer right now. I tell you what, I have become one of his biggest defenders. After talking to Brad Serling and knowing John's the reason the Sphere were not broadcast or streamed, I'm saying this is all John, and I guess he needs another gold Rolex or something. I don't know.
I think I don't know. I mean, yes, the Sphere thing was John. He didn't want it streamed because he felt like it was an in-person thing. Video stream especially because he thought, it wouldn't transfer, and then audio stream, whatever. They could have done that, I think. But this, I don't know. This is a little.
What happened?
This is a little different because this isn't like everybody wants that can't be there still wants to be there. So it kind of sucks if there is not going to be a stream. I think they're still going to announce something. They have to, because this is only one night. So I think there's more coming. So it's weird that they announced just the final night is in IMAX. I think it's pretty cool. I think that's why Brad was excited about it. That's shooting in IMAX, which means they got to have IMAX cameras. Right. Yeah. So that's crazy and expensive, which makes me also wonder, Kev, though, if the possibility of them not streaming it is because they're shooting a movie or shooting the whole concert that they're going to release as videos later, and a highlight package, and put it in theaters and do that whole thing and make another gazillion dollars off of it instead of just letting us stream it free and do that.
What have we learned about Deadheads, though? They'll buy anything. So they will buy the stream and then go buy the DVD. They'll buy the Betamax version, even if they don't have a Betamax, just to say they have the Betamax copy.
Well, that's what I was saying, is they could do the stream and still sell the videos afterwards, and they can make twice the money. So I don't know. I'm hoping there's still more to come, and there's a way to listen to the shows and possibly stream the shows. 'Cause I'd love to be able to see, the crowd and the band playing and all that stuff. So yeah, it's just a pain. I don't know.
I think that's the city radio.
Yeah. It's definitely citywide, and I think it's good in a way because it gives more time for the after show stuff that's going on and the other events happening. So
the Graham Lesh is going to be the best thing that weekend. That Graham Lesh show is going to be the best thing that weekend.
That whole thing that's going to be special.
The thing looks cool too. The Melvin and Mitch Stein, but that Graham Lesh with all those names, I mean, that's a true tribute to Jerry Garcia there.
Yeah, that will be fun. I think that'll
not be Isaac Asimov. Let's make bucket loads of money.
I'm wondering too if they're doing that Sunday because there's going to be a little bit more. I don't know, sit-ins, like maybe Trey's going to sit in for a song or two. Maybe Sturgill will come out and I don't know if they'll do the night
Trey set. I think that they're showing the Trey set too. The August 3 finale features a special opening set from Trey Anastasio. So I'm wondering, it says it's from 6 to 10 Pacific times. Nah, they aren't showing. They definitely aren't showing Trey. With that time, if it's a 4-hour time frame, they play the hour first set, 40-minute break, then a 2-hour second set.
Geez, I wonder what time those guys are going on, the openers then, like 3 in the afternoon?
Something like that. Yeah.
Wow, that's early. That's way earlier than I was thinking.
Pacific time, which is if the Dead start at 6 o'clock, Trey's coming on at 4, playing until 5:15, 5:30. They probably all get an hour and a half and then a half hour to switch it over.
Yeah, I would think like an hour and a half probably is what they get. Yeah. Openers at 4, doors at 4, doors at 2:30.
Doors on the park. And I must say that this is really a great way for them to celebrate all the free shows they used to do in the park in their heyday back in this late 60s there. Really is a tribute to that.
It is. By making everybody pay to come in a fortune 60 years later. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of you try to keep giving them the benefit, like I get wanting charging, and I think the opening acts are pretty special, so it's like worth paying for. But now when you drop this kind of thing, like only an IMAX, and it's that only the Sunday, and you don't know. Like, it would have been nice if they announced everything. Like, okay, there's a streaming option for all 3 nights. Then we're gonna put it in the theaters on Sunday night. And then we're gonna do this, and like let you know everything instead of like dropping one thing and then still being like, well, what about the rest of the weekend? Like, what else do we? What else is happening? And let me ask,
it would be cool if it'd be cool for Nugs to stream the opening bands.
yeah, totally. Like somebody one-off should stream them. Like Volume should stream the one-off, like the openers, and then switch over or something. Like somebody should stream those. Do you think there's a better possibility of, or any possibility? Let me start there. Do you think there's any possibility of the openers sitting in at any point with the band? And if you do you think they would sit in with the band the night that they open, or do you think they would like do it all Sunday night and have a big like jam fest type thing?
Think there would be. I think if they do it, it's going to be either coming out after Space, or they come out at the last song or 2 songs of the first set, or for the encore. So, but I think the night Sturgill plays will be the night we'd see him guest. The night Billy plays, the night we'd see him guest.
Okay. That's I was just wondering. I don't really. I don't have a clue. I was just wondering if you thought they'd all 3 come out and like have a big jam Sunday night somewhere.
Ripple, everybody's strumming along inaudibly while they
right, or do something, or do a broke down in it, or a like something. Yeah, I don't know, and then have just because you really can't say right now at this point that the original guys up there matter that much, because it's really just Bobby, right? I mean, you've got Bob. Billy's not coming, as far as we know. Right. Billy's not going to be there. Jerry and Mickey. Phil are around.
All right. It's the Bob Weir show.
It's Bobby. So
I hope if Trey comes out, they do Out of Space and let Trey take another stab at Standing on the Moon, because that was one of the top 5 performances out of the Fare Thee Well 10 years ago, was Trey doing that.
We should absolutely stream it. I should go up there and we should just bootleg it.
Yep.
We'll just bootleg the stream and fucking, yeah, totally. We should. That'd be fun.
It is like Mike Love calling himself the Beach Boys. Or even better, I saw one year at Jazz Fest, Lee Oscar from War was playing as War, and everybody else who was ever in War was playing as the same old band.
It's funny how that happens, and like somebody gets the naming rights or is allowed to like continue calling it that.
The bass player the bass player for the Guess Who. I went and saw the Guess Who once, and the bass player owned the name. He was the only one. There was no Burton Cummings, no Bachman. I mean,
it's like that. It's like that Simpsons that I always crack up and joke about, but where they're like, "Who likes the Doobie Brothers? Because we got one of them." And it's like the sax dude, like, so funny.
Cornelius Bumpus. My man Cornelius Bumpus. He was great. All right, so Goose is doing Goosemas 12. Rhode Island at the former Dunkin' Donuts.
Do you believe they're doing this is 12? The 12th?
Actually, the place is called Amica Mutual Pavilion. I'm assuming this is the Dunkin' Donuts place where Fish played years ago. We'll have to look into that. It'll be the band's first time playing the 14,000 capacity venue. Tickets 22nd through the 24th. On sale the 25th. They're donating money to Backline. They're making that jump. They're really pushing it. They did the Madison Square Garden. They sell these 2 out, even if it's a soft sell out without the back of the stage or the, side sections.
Mm-hmm.
Making moves.
I'm shocked it's 12 already. Like, I feel like they haven't been around long enough to be.
Well, they first started it at a bar. The first one was at a bar, so I mean,
but it's still funny that consecutive, like doing it, even when they were that small, to do it 12 years. I mean, I only know them since really COVID when they blew up.
Right,
so 5
how
years.
long ago was COVID, dude? Right, 5 years.
5.
So that means they were doing it 7 before that.
That's a lot. Like that's like 80s Fish. That's like 80s Fish, though, where you're like, oh yeah, they did play these songs like way back then, but. That's a lot. That's a while. And look at how much they've changed in that time too. Like exactly how many drummers. That's what I was just thinking. I was like, look at how much their lineup has changed over those 12 years too. Good point.
Yeah.
You put it a little
It's
better
the
than I
Rick
did, though.
Show.
Nice job.
So get your tickets if you're going to go. Let us know. I'd be interesting to hear about that.
It must be
let's throw
fun.
in
It must be cool. I really wish I liked that band more because they really do a lot of fun looking cool things and shows and all kinds of stuff for their fans. I just wish, personally, my own taste, I wish I liked them better and they hit me harder.
It doesn't
than they
do it
did,
for
but-
me. Does
Yeah.
not do it for me. Too pretty.
We're too old,
pretty.
Kev. We're just olds.
We are. But I tell you what, I am not too old to say that the Who sucked. I watched a bunch of videos of their opening night of their tour, and they sound like a Who cover band playing in the backwoods, some festival in like Arkansas or something like that. It's just, my God, it was horrible. But hey, and
So-
apparently at one point, Daltrey had to kneel and sing a song because he had leg cramps.
Get him a banana. Get him a banana and some water. Pedialyte.
Ask him, baby.
So wait, at least with the Who though, I mean, it is Townsend and Daltrey, so that's good. At least there's two of them there. Who's drumming? Because they fired the drummer and brought him back and fired him again.
Yeah, they fired his kid, and the drummer is a guy named Scott DeVores, who was in Daltrey's solo band for years.
Okay.
And they have a
So
guy
got
named
rid of-
John Button who's been with them for a while, replacing Entwistle. John
Interesting.
Entwistle, who died a true rock star's death the night before the tour started, doing crack with a hooker. I mean, come on.
This is true too. I'm not even sure he plays. I think it's just
Right.
That's
So
fun
somebody said that they saw him windmilling and they swear that he wasn't even hitting the strings. He was just throwing his arm
he's just throwing
around.
his arm around. Probably at this point, probably. I'm surprised he hasn't torn his rotator cuff doing that too. Like, right?
Right.
It's funny that you say it sounds like that though, because at least there's like the two original guys in there, the two big heavyweights, the vocals and the guitar, which is the Who. You would think obviously they're 80, so it's not going to sound exactly like it, but it's funny that it's gotten that nostalgic acty that sounds like a cover band doing it. Whereas
Right.
at least with Dead and Co, Kev, it may sound a little, at least it sounds in the right. You could still get away with it. You know what I mean?
And it
like
is
it's
in the
still
same set list for the past 55 years, pretty much. They did You Better, You
Yeah.
Better, You Bet. That's like the most recent song, and that came out in 82.
Well, I remember seeing them
81.
when they played Folsom in Boulder when I was like a freshman or sophomore in high school. So what was that, like 88, 89, 90, somewhere in there they played up in Folsom. And I remember that being like one of
89 was the Tommy tour, was when they
So it's
were
probably that.
retiring Tommy and they were never playing again. 1989.
Yeah, that was it. They were never playing again. That's why it was such a big deal to go. And it was 89. You're like, oh crap, I got to go see the Who. I'm never going to
Then
get to see
comes
them if I don't.
93 and they do the Quadrophenia final tour.
And now it's like 2025 and I mean, I don't
Final
know.
tour number 9.
It's
Essie,
sad,
I don't think the streaming the debacle on the last night of the Dead and Company has anything to do with it. Nugs and probably has good relationships with everybody in that organization, and I think it's just a money thing.
I think it's for
They
sure a
think
money
it's the
thing.
best way to make the money. Yeah, so we shall see if the Who even make it through the tour. I wonder if they'll even get to the American part of the shows because they're doing like 10 or 12 in Europe first. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, this was in Italy. This first night was in Italy.
Interesting.
and at first-
So yeah, I agree with you. I wonder what the odds are on them actually, one, making the full tour, and two, actually getting over here and to make. Especially if he's cramping up and sitting down on night one, that doesn't
Right.
really inspire a lot of faith that this is going to go
And
well.
Roger and Pete hate each other. They hate each other. They're going to be two old men going at it like, an old married couple. And
Like
I'm not
like-
playing with you
like-
anymore.
like Dave Navarro and Perry Farrell hate each other.
Yeah.
Like they're going to end up suing each other by the end of this tour.
I just hope that Pete Townsend gets a bigger piece of the pie than Roger, because Roger didn't even write the words. All he did was sing.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we got one more thing and we're going to get out of here. We're going to do this occasionally. I think this is going to be a fun new thing. Twiddle got back together at the Friendly Gathering in Timber Ridge, Vermont, and first performance since 23. It was originally billed as the Gubbaludis Orchestra set, and all 4 members came: Mahali, Zednik, Ryan, and Adrian. So Frankenfoot, Jam, Flowman, Apples. I mean, all the hits. Good for them. I hope they get back together. I hope that Ryan has got his shit back together, because he was, the last thing I saw that he did was post about aliens, and he was investigating aliens on Facebook, and I was like, what are you talking about, dude? What does that even mean?
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it when things come back together. I like the reunioning and bringing it back. So I'm happy for them. I'm happy. I hope it works out. Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing.
Did you see the thing in the New York Post by Jim Newton, the political legacy of Jerry Garcia, that was in there today, a guest opinion piece?
No.
You should read it. We'll talk about it maybe in the member hang on tomorrow. I'll send you a link to it. I got a free link, but basically he's like, Jerry was political and being not political, and I'm just like, it so feeds into all the crap that's been going on Blue Sky about politics. I was like, why? What are you doing to me?
Right. Why you gotta feed into that beast right now? I mean, I get being passionate and wanting, we've talked about that, like wanting musicians and celebrities to take a stand and do something. Like, obviously we can't go back to like it was in the 60s and like really have that, because it's too big. Like, there's too many things that are connected now and intertwined, and it's too big to fail, because again, you want Fish to make a statement. Well, anything they say, they're playing MSG for New Year's, and Jimmy Dolan's a huge Trump guy. So like, there's so many ways you can't unconnect things. It's hard, but I will say, if you've seen Dave the last few nights at SPAC, he's held up like, political messages and signs and things. Yeah. And he he weighed his toe in there. And I mean, hey, if that's on brand for you and what you need to do and want to do, more power to you to bring that up. If you don't, and you just sort of like slide by and let it happen like Fish does,
I got 2 kids to worry about, man. All my energy goes to making sure that those 2 human beings are having, everything they need. So
I get it. It's tough. It's tough these days. It's hard. It's a tough line to toe. So it's just the infighting. Get me drunk
at a bar. If you want to know what I think, get me drunk at a bar sometime when it's just me and you.
But it's hard. You can't attack. I don't know. It's hard to attack people online for doing or not doing something as much as you or as less as you or whatever. I mean, that's tough. Or like trying to encourage them, I would say, is like more the thing you want to do, right? And try to like, how do we go about doing this? But I don't know.
Maybe it comes from just feelings of helplessness, and you're screaming into the void, somebody do something, somebody join me in this. And you have to take it with a grain of salt. But when you start attacking people, you can't do that. Anyway,
it's tough. And I mean, we don't have the crooners like we used to do. We don't have the Dylans and even the Dead and the protest songs and like the Joan Baez's and those things. And it kind of, even in your league, have the punk rock and that stuff to really make the statements and bring it out these days. And even Rage, like, I don't know, Morel always talks about who's the next, don't be Rage, be the next Rage, be the next thing that is that evolution. And I think we're still kind of in that zone of waiting for something like that to pop and happen. So yeah, Jerry said be nice. And Mickey, like Mickey said at the end of the 50, be kind to each other. That's the message.
That's all I try to do. I just try to be a good person, and I try to walk right and put myself in the other person's place and understand that they have their life going on too.
Well, I think that's the biggest thing. It's just like trying to empathize with others and understand what others are also going through. So I get that. But
I will scream and yell. You get enough beer in me, I'll scream and yell. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Enough tequila. Kev will scream and yell all night. Trust me.
I'll be on fire. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Love you guys. See ya.